My fondest memory with the student is the day I was able to call in a student at Memorial High School senior by the name of Randy Burton. The first ever that I'd ever known, seen, or heard about, scored 1,600 on the SAT. Perfect score. Who lives here in town now. He's an attorney here in town. He started Advocates for Children within the city of Houston, and I saw him about 3 months ago, and he came up to me and said, "Mr. Shopper, thanks for all you've done for us." Unbelievable young man. When I call them young men, they're in their 70s now. They're still my kids. Frank Clam, who was early as one of my kids, he and his wife, I taught mathematics too.
He was my 7th grade basketball coach as well as my algebra teacher. And back in those days, if you played sports, you had to show your report card every 6 weeks. And if you made a D, you got a SWAT. And if you made an F, you got 2 SWATs. Well, I was an A student, so I never got SWATs on that. But you also, if you made an N in conduct, you got a SWAT. And if you made a U in conduct, you got 2 SWATs. Well, I got an N one 6 weeks. And Coach Shopper, I knew I was going to get a SWAT. He knew this was the last chance he was ever going to have to give me a SWAT. And he had this softball bat that was shaved down, that had quarter-size holes in it so it could pick up speed. And he gave me my first and only SWAT. And of course, having pro baseball, he knew how to use a bat. And I would say he got at least a double or a triple off of my rear end. But I tell you what, I never got another N in conduct after that.
I believe that my kids, students, when I call them kids now, all the way back, still respect of what I did for them, that I was always available, open to any kid, whether it was the number 1 kid in the class or the last kid in the class, whether they were troublemakers or not troublemakers. Of being the associate superintendent, former students would come to me and ask, "Mr. Shopper, what can I do about my kid at such and such a school now? You treated me this way. Can you go over and treat him the same way?" And I said, "No, that's up to you as a parent, but here's what we need to look at." I feel that students respected me, and they still do.
I don't think you can calculate it. If you put a handful of people that have made a difference, H.M. Landrum, Darrell Tully, Mildred Elkins, Wayne Shopper Sr. is right up there at the top. He is, gone from teacher to principal to trustee